Hi folks, it's the Crazy Englishman here. Hope you're all well, you and your families. We're just outside Great Wakering, which is a sort of a town village just outside of Southend. The bus stop I normally get off seems to be removed, and it's stopped further along, and there's a footpath which seems to be going in the direction that I want to go. Basically what we want to do is cut across some fields along to the sort of coast where the marshland is and everything. I haven't been down that far. I want to do it, although I've been to Great Wakering, so I haven't been this way. I don't know whether I'm going on a dead end or not, but we shall see. So come and join me. So we're just cutting across through fields. You can see the church, old church steeple of the ancient church of I can't remember the name of the church in there. It'll come to me in a minute, but that's there in the distance, and I'm going along this this country way, a little bit overgrown, but it says public footpath, so we shall press on ahead. I'm trusting that it doesn't end me into a sort of dead end. I don't think so. It looks like this path has been reasonably well trod. It's very quiet. We're now hello there. I came through the where the path opens, and I thought I could have gone two ways, and Providence had it that this lovely lady, Chris, and her dog Missy was coming by as a local, and told me I could go two ways, and so I've chose one of them, and this is it. There's a lovely little lake there, and look, here we go again, not far off the beaten track and in the middle of nowhere. It said to me that this will take me, if I follow it down to the sort of coast, the marshland by the coast, etc. So, like I said, I've never ventured that far for me before, so I wanted to give it a go. Forecast said, well, depending on which forecast you said, you watched, one said cloudy, the other said cloudy, sunny and rain. So it's not too bad. If it rains, it rains. Probably only a shower. But it's a lovely autumn day again. I'm very lucky and blessed on my days off that I've had some good weather, because we've had a lot of heavy rain lately. Might have been during the night. I've missed it during the day. Anyway, I digress. Let's see what's ahead. Considering how much rain we've had, the path's not so muddy. Yes, it is a little bit muddy, but not what I was expecting. I've only got sandals on, hiking sandals, so I'm not too bothered anyway. If it gets too muddy, I'll just take them off and go barefooted. I just missed it. There's like maybe a falcon or something that just flew from the trees. So as I proceed further along, there's more evidence of the heavy rain that we've had, but it's been through much worse. The path is not bad at all, and there's occasional little openings into the fields. And yes, it smells so fresh. It's a lovely breeze. The sky's quite beautiful with the clouds. Anyway, let's continue. I seem to be coming up here to a decision-making point. Right, English coastal path will have come from that direction. English coastal path. Public footpath number 16. So it looks like left. Some lovely old houses just off the footpath there. There's one for sale there. I wonder how much that is. It's like they're cottages. What a lovely place to live. There's some blackberry bushes there. Let's have a look and see. It's quite late in the season, but are there any? Oh, looks promising here. Maybe. There's some quite high up there, too high for me. Let's have a look. Very juicy. Let's have a look. Ooh, right up here. Let's have a look. Very nice. Lovely and sweet. Let's have a couple more. Don't want too many. Can give you a bit of a, if you eat too many, sort of unsettle your stomach. Lovely and sweet. Okay, let's move on. They're very addictive. Lovely blackberries. I feel rejuvenated now. Now, adjacent to the paths, there's a Ministry of Defence area. I think it's a small airfield and other stuff. I think they do a bit of a training ground. I suppose it's a good place to have it, secluded out the way. Can still taste the sweetness of them blackberries. Oh, there's a sign I haven't seen. What does it say? Slow down, hedgehog area. I wonder if we can see if we'll see an hedgehog on our travels. So there's a sort of boundary here. There's private land, but it really addresses vehicles. Seems like it's still part of the footpath, private land, footpath only. No horses, bikes or vehicles, and no cycling. Since I see Chris and her dog Missy, 15 minutes ago, so I haven't seen another human soul. There's a brook running along. The long and winding road. So there's some activity on the army ground. Looks like up ahead we're coming to a farm and some farmhouses. There's some horses there. In the distance. Getting a bit thirsty, so I'll probably stop in a minute when we pass those farmhouses. Have a drink of water. Look at those clouds. which seem like they're coming in from the sea. Could be rain, or they might pass over. We shall see. So we've just passed through the farm, and I've bought some fresh chicken eggs from their own chickens, and they do duck eggs. Unfortunately, they didn't have any duck eggs left, so I got myself a dozen chicken eggs, free range, eat worms, good stuff. There's the chickens. There's the chickens. Look. Anyway, that's enough with chicken and eggs. Let's continue. Well, as I had a conversation with a young man, a farmer there, and he pointed at me here. This is the sea wall. Doesn't look very attractive, does it? But if you can follow it along, and it gets a bit better. But it looks like a flood defence. Let's go up the stairs. Here we are. So this will be the basically what were the old salt beds where they used to mine salt. There it's oh, it's like a marshland. Obviously it's tidal, I suppose. I don't know. Doesn't look like. I think it must be, yeah. But it doesn't look like these plants have, I don't know, have been underwater, but I'm not sure. Might be a type of sea moss or seaweed. So we're going to walk along and let's see what lays ahead. I'm very happy about getting them chicken eggs. Bet you can get some duck eggs next time. I almost forgot about the drinking of water, so we'll clear the farm area, just move away a bit, and then we'll sit down on this seawall, enjoy a bit of peace, and a drink of water. I put Celtic salt in my drinking water now. I find that when I'm doing a lot of walking, and I sort of cut down on sort of bread and carbohydrates and all that. But when you do that and you cut down, and sometimes I find that, like today, I've eaten no breakfast, had a cup of coffee, but I can go most of the day without eating. So you tend to, strangely enough, pee a lot. And in that pee is a lot of your minerals. So I felt I was getting a few aches and a bit weak sometimes. And someone told me it's probably mineral deficiency. And so I've got some Celtic salt. It's only cheap. None of these fancy high-priced what do they call them? Oh, salts or something you can get on Amazon, all different names. No, this is just Celtic sea salt. It's £6 a bag, lasts ages. Seems to do the trick. Well, the sort of ugly sea wall seems to have ended, and we're just following this like country. I don't know if it's National Trust. I don't think so. Oh, England Coastal. Yes, England Coastal Path National Trust. Good old National Trust, eh? Where would I be without them? The only thing is, I've lost my place to sit now. Well, we'll walk a bit further along. I'm not going to die of dehydration. If not, I'll just stop and drink. I just met another human being. A young lady walking her dog. That's a bit busy, isn't it? I've met 3 human beings in the last 45 minutes or so. Don't forget, we're not in the wilderness, in the, in the middle of the mountains. I'd love to paddle my feet. Like there's a sort of rivulet running sort of parallel here, lower than maybe this path will take us to that. Seems like there's some boats ahead. Maybe a small harbour or something, we'll see. It's a little bit muddy here, but not too deep, just surface mud. A little bit slippery. It's okay. We're coming to the beginning of the, shall we say, a continuation of the sea wall. The Scouts. Great Wakering Sea Scouts. A great thing for young people to join. To help appreciate the great outdoors and basic survival techniques and how to think outside the box. I think something a lot of our young people are lacking today, aren't they? And some older people too. Anyway, I'm going to sit down and have a drink of water. Enjoy the peace. Oh, I think maybe I'm being a bit selfish. Maybe you want to enjoy some of the peace with me. Whew. Certainly get warm when you're walking a bit. Cheers. Oh, that tastes good. Some water, some Celtic salt and a drop of lemon juice. Sparkling water, by the way. Revives the soul. There we are. Okay, water stop over. Revived. Don't want to get the legs too used to rest. Don't want them to seize up on me. Old bugger that I am. So it seems like there's a path down to the lower part. I think I'm going to assume that it follows a parallel line, so we're going to go down. I think they're bulrushes. Let's see if I can get maybe a slightly easier access down there. So be it. It's a bit breezy, but it's not cold at all. Just past that gentleman local. He's just catching the last of the autumn sun. It shows how mild it is. I'm very tempted to join him. I might take off the layer I've got under this jacket. We'll see. But it is very mild, and also once you're walking, anyway, even if it was cold, you don't feel it. So that was quite humorous. Nice chap, local, telling me where this leads to, and sort of once we pass the boatyard, which is beyond that hill there, when we follow this path round, it leads back to like the village town of Great Wakering. So we've done like a big loop. Not so much in mileage. It's been a very leisurely walk where I've stopped and had a chat with you, chat with the farmer, chat with that chap, the half-naked man, Let's have a look. My pedometer, again, I'm not bothered about the amount of steps, but it gives me a reasonable account of the mileage. So I've only done about, it says 5,072 steps, so I've done about 2.5 miles. Nice leisurely, it's just a leisurely stroll. I'm enjoying it very much. I love these little lakes, and just, a few ducks. And on we go. Excuse me, sniffing. We've got a decision to make. The low road or the high road. I think I'm going to take the high road. They're both in the same sort of direction. And we've got public footpath, National Trust. Again, choice. Life always has choices, doesn't it? Oh, that path seems to be going sort of back towards the coast. I think I'll leave that for another time, and I think we'll take the high road. Not sure where this is taking us out. I'm trying to look for the church steeple as a landmark. Can't see it at the moment. But I've only really done a sort of circular, 180 degrees. So, not far away. I think I'm recognising, some familiar territory, that house over there. Yeah, I remember that tree. Platinum Jubilee oak tree planted in 2022. Just spotted this as I've taken a little rest in the quiet. Here they're in the middle of nowhere is a tree planted in remembrance of Rosie, a dog. I'll read it for you. It says, "Remembering Rosie, my friend, my little Fruit Loop, so very much miss, love you." 27th of the 5th, 2011 to 27th of the 3rd, 2023. Pets can mean so much to us humans, dogs and cats. Particularly, dogs are very loyal, very faithful, ask for very little. But wonderful companionship for those that are lonely. I just feel it's sad that people can be so lonely that the only comfort that they have is their pet. But thank God for the pets. And I hope that person has got over the grief and has been thankful for all the happy years that Rosie gave them. Anyway, it's interesting what you meet on your walks. Well, that was a nice 5 minutes of barefoot. The grass is quite warm actually. Very refreshing as usual on the feet, and there's this like broken twigs and which have been spread over the path, probably to absorb the mud, which people have done. Probably as if there's maybe the local council's cut back the bushes. It's a good idea and interesting walking experience for the feet. Mixture of softness and hardness, but quite refreshing. Let's get the socks on and the sandals on and a drop of water and finish this walk. So it looks like we're coming to, or maybe the end of the path, or the end of the walk, shall we say. Says Wakering Boat Yard. Like a type of car park. Okay, we have choice again. Right or left? Oh, this seems like a path. Yeah, let's have a look. What does this say? I'm not sure actually. Oh, it says no cycling, so we could walk along them. Could walk along there. Ah, there's the church. No, I don't want to stray too far from there. See it there? There's a road here. There's like a narrow road, but there's no footpath. We could follow that. So we have to walk along here, or walk along there. I'll tell you what, I don't know, this looks nice. I think we're going to walk along here. That's the party. Got to be careful, got my rucksack on. I don't want to crack my eggs in my rucksack. I can't get through that. I'm going to have to take my rucksack off. Join me in a minute. That's it, we've negotiated that style. And we're just walking through the fields. This looks like a farm track or something. Look at that sky. Dark there, but it's beautiful. Look at them clouds. But if we spin round, all different types of cloud, dark, light, blue sky. Really quite beautiful. I still have the church, the old ancient church in my sights, and we're walking in an almost straight line along this farm track. I believe it probably runs through to the sort of B road, which runs into and out of Great Wakering towards the church. I can hear running water. Just farm. It says Farm Lakes. Oh, it's a fishing retreat. That's like a private fishing retreat. Looks nice. So if any of you's interested in fishing, Farm Lakes Fishing Retreat, the Great Wakering. It's got facilities, toilets and showers, anglers cabin, woods, etc. Look it up online. Looks very, very beautiful, very peaceful. Pretty muddy along here. Managed to escape most of it, but not all of it. It's all part of the experience. You take it as it comes. Mud, water, rocks. Rough with smooth, bit like life really, eh? Well, the path straight on continues straight on, but this looks like it's well trodden, going by the side of the fields, and it's going towards really where I want to get to, which is Great Wakering Village, where the ancient church is. It's there I can eventually get a bus back to Southend. So seems like we're coming into, shall we say, civilization. I'm definitely somewhere not far from the old church, judging by the direction I've been going. Yeah, I can hear the reversing, that familiar sound to me. Stand clear, vehicle reversing, stand clear. Like a dialect, for those who know Doctor Who. Looks interesting. Just see the glimpse of a Royal Mail van reversing back. Yes, indeed, we've come out now through a small housing estate. Things it's so quiet. I suppose people are at work. I don't know, it's cars in the forecourt. A reminder of where we are. Just picked a sprig of lavender. It's nice and drying off this time of the year, and it's dying off. That's when it smells most potent. It's a beautiful smell. You rub it in between your hands. Very good relaxant, and it's free of charge, and it's not addictive. Hope I'm going the right way to get out of this small housing estate. It's nice and peaceful. Still got my bearings because I can see where the sun is. And there's a church to the left of the sun. I know it doesn't make me a sort of red Indian guide, does it? But it does help. Yes, we're back now in the in Great Wakering village. Let's cross the road. So it's not really a village anymore, although this little section is part of the old village. The cottage there, 1878. All day breakfast. It's very tempting. I'm quite peckish at the moment, but I'm going to eat a little bit later. So I now know that I'm heading towards the old ancient church, just a few minutes away. And there's the old church, St. Nicholas, I believe. That's what it's, St. Nicholas. So here we are at St. Nicholas Church, Great Wakering, where we're going to end this walk. A fitting place to end. Those who haven't seen earlier videos, this very ancient church. There've been bits and pieces added on, and obviously since the Reformation things have changed inside. It's very peaceful. It's a peaceful churchyard. I'm going to have a sit down, give thanks to God for looking after me during this walk and for his creation and his beauty, and for all of you that are watching. And I say all, it's probably not many, but even if one person enjoyed it, that's good enough for me. So this is the crazy Englishman signing off in Great Wakering, St. Nicholas Church. Wishing you all well. God bless. Bye for now. I thought I would, I just added this on as I was coming out of the churchyard. Sat down a wonderful time in quiet reflection and prayer. I came across one of our friends, an hedgehog. I don't know what drew my eyes to him. We was looking for an hedgehog earlier, wasn't we? We never see one. The Lord provides, eh? He looks quite comfortable there. What a strange place to stop. He looks comfortable. Anyway, this is finally it. This crazy Englishman signing off. God bless you all.